Hi loves, and welcome back to my channel. What's up, what's good? So today we are going to be talking about a really personal topic, and a topic that's very close to my heart, about hair, the big H. I think a lot of people of color and a lot of other people, I would really like for you to hear my story. There is a lot to talk about, so I'm not going to make this a long video. So if you really want to hear what I have to say, then keep on watching. Hi guys, so my story starts like this. It is a very personal story for me as an adult now. It is a very sad story, but I'm excited to share it with you. And on this YouTube channel, we want to be authentic. So and authenticity for me means just being yourself and being open to talk about things. So yeah, that's my motto, is authenticity, and that is what I'm going to be giving you guys on this channel. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So growing up, it was quite tough looking back right now. Tough in the aspect that defines the topic, or tough in the aspect of hair. So I grew up in Cape Town. I'm in a colored community, and I think a lot of people of color can, whether it be colored or black or any color or any race, wants to, I think they can almost relate to my story. So my story goes like this. So I was growing up in Cape Town, young girl with really thick, bushy, curly hair, and from a very young age, as early as I can remember, my mom would relax my hair, because straight hair meant that people almost, I think, gave you certain respect because you had straight hair. So from a very young age, my mom started relaxing my hair, and I loved it. I loved having straight hair because as a child, you look at celebrities on TV as for inspiration. You look at your family members that have straight hair for inspiration, and you take it from there that straight hair means beauty. But I'm sure we all know, and I've come to always also tell you from personal experience, that does not define beauty for me. I'm not a hair naturalist. I have a love-hate relationship with my hair. I am just starting out to fully embracing my natural hair, and I think it's the best decision that I could have ever made as an individual. It's also brought my confidence back and my self-esteem back in my hair, because yeah, so growing up, I had a lot of friends with straight hair, and we would almost always compete, like, oh my gosh, weekends, your hair needs to be washed and blowed out, and you almost, from amongst your friends being young, you almost got respect for straight hair and all of that. So yeah, growing up, we needed to have straight hair because straight hair defined beauty. So for me, this topic was very interesting, and I went to go and read up about it a little bit as to the history to why people want straight hair, apart from looking at celebrities. And I did read that disclaimer, I am not for racism. I'm not about that. I'm not about discriminating against race or anything. I'm not a politicalist, and I just went to go and research the topic. So yeah. So then I went to go and research about why is it that we as people of color want to straighten our hair, and why do we want straight hair. So basically, yeah. So I went to Google the topic, and the topic came up about apartheid and how you needed to have straight hair to be classified in a certain category or group. So they put a pencil in your hair, and if the pencil didn't fall out, then you would obviously be classified as black. And I think from there, our parents or our grandparents were damaged with that. So that is why I think that is where the onset of straight hair came from, where we needed to straighten our hair, because that defined in what category we're gonna be. But anyway, so that for me was very interesting to find that, to research the topic and find that that is where it actually almost originated from. Anyway, going further, talking about my story, about how just sad it was for me. Like, if I look back now, how sad it was that I was almost, it wasn't by choice that I wanted to do my hair, but I loved it because I saw, wow, straight hair is beautiful. So what I would always do is I would always cut my hair, because I have very thick hair. So if my hair was short, it would be less thick, and I loved that. My hair would almost be thin, because it didn't have the heaviness of the big length, the long length of my hair. So I would always constantly cut my hair, and I would go to salons. I used to enjoy going to salons every week to go and blow dry my hair and straighten it with an iron, with a GHD or whatever. Straighten it, sit there for hours. My head is burning. There's burning my scalp. I do have a very sensitive scalp. So then, and then there would be like times when I would go for relaxers. And I remember very young, like I said, my mom relaxed my hair, and I loved it. And my scalp would burn, but I would love it because my hair is straight, and that made me feel beautiful. So for me, growing up, when my hair wasn't the way I wanted it to be, then I would almost be depressed, and my self-esteem would be very low because my hair is not beautiful. And I got tired of thinking about hair defining who I am, so I would then, so in the early onset of high school, I decided that I'm going to stop relaxing my hair, but I would still cut my hair to make it thinner. So I continued doing that. So I had long hair at a stage when I think I was in so when I was in primary school till grade 7, I had long hair and then obviously sometimes I would cut it. I remember the longest my hair was just close to like my boob area. That was when I was in grade 4, because that time I was not allowed to cut my hair. So that's the longest my hair was. So then in grade 8, obviously now I'm a big girl. I can make my own decisions according to me. I did all the crazy styles just to fit in. I cut the side of my hair, I remember, in grade 8, and I had like any style you could think of. I had the little peacock, I think they call it, where you gel some of your hair up here and the rest is like bangs and all of that. So I had that style, crazy. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. So for me, this is a very personal topic. And then obviously I decided, I'm not going to straighten my hair anymore. I am now going to cut it, which I did. I cut it all the time. And then I just decided, as of recently, so I just decided, I'm just going to embrace who I am, because it is pointless trying to be someone that you are not. It is pointless trying to keep up with society's standards of beauty. So I decided that today, that's the reason my hair is so big. I just wanted to have a hairstyle that defies gravity. If there's one thing that defies gravity, it is curly hair. So in Cape Town, or I think anyway, I don't know if all colors know this term, but I think a lot of them know it, that when you have hair like this, they would call you a kruiskop. So kruiskop in Dutch means curly hair, but it almost has a negative connotation. Actually, it does have a negative connotation to it. And I think I've been also following a lot of naturalists, and they have now fully embraced the kruiskop term. So kruiskop means curly hair, and I know it has a negative connotation. So if you were younger and you had hair like mine, you would be labeled as a kruiskop, and it would make you very shy as a child to have hair like that. I just thought I would talk about this topic and just give you guys a personal insight into what it was growing up with hair like this. I would always be shy, and I'm only now really starting to fully embrace my natural hair. In the beginning of, I think, last year, I was still a bit shy to show my hair, and my fiance needed to almost reassure me that your hair is beautiful constantly, because I would get so tired of my hair. I didn't know what to do. I always wanted to cut it because cutting for me was the my exit route, and I needed my fiance to tell me that, Cleo, your hair is beautiful just the way it is. And now I needed to see that as well. So I would constantly play with my hair in the mirror just to see what styles I could do. And I can clearly say, and honestly say, that I am so much better at just accepting my hair for what it is. And I have a love-hate relationship with it. So when I get really tired, I go into protective styling with braids. But yeah, so I just thought I would tell you guys almost the trauma that went with growing up and having hair like this. It was quite something. Looking back now, it is quite something. But I'm glad for all the hair naturalists. I'm not one. All the natural hair people or gang out there that is actually really rooting for hair like this. I'm proud of them. So yeah, I'm also still learning about my hair, what my hair likes, what my hair doesn't like. And it's quite a process because I've never really given my hair so much attention, because my exit route was to cut it or to relax it or to blow dry it, and that really damaged my curls. It really damaged my hair. So my hair is still in the transitioning phase where it's shedding and it's getting rid of all the heat damage. So I can say I haven't had heat damage since last year November. I haven't had heat damage, and I'm really proud of myself because I would really like to blow dry my hair a lot just to fit in, and had to have straight hair. But I can finally say that I am really proud of the fact that I haven't blow dried my hair since last year November, and I don't plan on doing it anytime soon. So yeah, guys, thank you for listening and for tuning into this personal story of mine. There is a lot more to delve into, but we don't want to make this such a long talk. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And if you want to know more about my journey and how I'm going to be embracing my natural hair, please let me know in the comment section, as well as don't forget to like and subscribe, share to your family, your friends, and be safe during this time. Love you lots. Bye. Mwah.